Welcome back to the Coach Dable Show, presented by Ford. I'm Madelyn Burke, and joined now by Giants wide receiver Jalin Hyatt. Jalin, thanks so much for taking the time, coming off the bye week, late in the season, but it finally came around. How are you feeling?
Feel good. Bye week came late, but I feel good.
How'd you spend your bye week?
Went to LA. Went to LA for a couple of days. Spent time with my girl, but really staying off my feet. Making sure that I'm healthy coming back because we still got 5 more games. So but I feel good though.
5 more games, but coming into this home stretch with that momentum, winning the last 2 before the bye week break, coming off your first 100-yard game of the season and earning Rookie of the Week honors as well. How does it feel? I mean, Darius Slayton talked about how he says Jalin just finally showed everyone who he is. How does it feel for you to accomplish that and get that league recognition?
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts first just in the film room, your preparation, making sure you're doing the right things that you need to do throughout the week. And at the same time, I think it goes to the leadership that, we have in that locker room. Guys like Darius Slayton, Shepard, Paris Campbell, Isaiah Hodgins, the guys, the vets that, been in the league for a couple of years. They helped me a lot, just having the experience and teaching me different things that they have when they were out there on the field. So I think it's just a lot of combinations of just preparation, having good guys in that locker room. When the game day came, I was prepared, ready to go.
You were candid, too, about how it was kind of a struggle for you. I mean, in college at Tennessee, you were getting 100 yards every game. It was easier to do, and then it took a while to get to that point in the NFL. I know you had a pretty impactful conversation with Coach Dable before that Patriots game. How did that change your perspective?
Yeah, just went to Dave's, and it wasn't a crazy serious talk. Just asking him, what do I need to do more? What do I need to do better? Just little things to, just to try for myself, just to help the team, help the offense, and not only that, help Tommy, especially with him, being a rookie. Help him being a quarterback because it's hard to be a quarterback in this league. So, like I said, it just goes to just all of them, how they help me, and I'm just blessed for it, for sure.
You talk about helping Tommy too. I mean, he's been such a galvanizing factor in the locker room and the fan base, and it's been fun to watch getting those wins as well. But you made a comment about how he's kind of inspired a little bit more confidence in the struggles. How would you describe that?
Yeah, he came in as an undrafted rookie, and I've been with him, third team, when we came up here at rookie mini camp and the OTAs and training camp. And then just throughout the season, you can see his confidence growing, just learning the playbook, learning his role, learning what he has to do. And I think, when we finally unleashed him and he went out there on the field, he doesn't warm up at all. He just goes out there and throws when it's time, when the lights come on. So, we have a quarterback like that who's confident in himself. It all goes through a quarterback in this league. So just happy for him, happy of his success that he has had so far, and hopefully we can keep going for him.
It's got to be helpful too, though. You mentioned all those reps you guys have taken throughout the course of the season, the off season, all that familiarity. I mean, because you've caught balls from 3 different quarterbacks this season, but you and Tommy having that rapport has got to help both of you. As at this point in the season, I'm sure your grasp of this offense has grown. Yeah,
definitely. I think just because we both came in at the same time. We both were learning the playbook at the same time. So it was kind of hard for us, when we got up here. Dave's and Coach Cav's offense, like their playbook is a little difficult. It's not the easiest thing in the world. So it took a little time for us to learn. And I think just off of that, we got close and really became close friends, just, learning the playbook and, seeing each other, going to his house, trying to learn his playbook. So I think it just starts with all that, just getting close with him, outside of football. And I think, when we did get on the field, it's just easy for us.
When you mentioned that their playbook is challenging, is that something that you look at and say, okay, this is a challenge from college to an NFL playbook, or you think there's something about the way they see an offense that is more unique and more different than you've experienced?
Yeah, I think just for me personally, Tennessee's offense is completely different than, what we run up here. Tennessee, we have more vertical seams, more vertical offense. Here's more just regular pro-style offense. So it's just a little change up for me. So it was harder for me to learn compared to other rookies that came in. But I think just based off of what we did, just that offseason, how we came in and learned the playbook, just brought us closer together. So I'm just proud of what he has done. We just got to continue to keep going.
And continuing on Monday Night Football, coming back from the 5th primetime game of the season. For you now, this has got to be old hat a little bit.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football, though, at MetLife Stadium, there's still a lot of fun around that. What have you learned about how different a primetime game feels for you?
Yeah, well, it's late. It's a late game. I think that's definitely number one. But I think we know, just as a team, you know, those primetime games are the ones, you know, everybody wants to play in. You know, it's the night game. Everybody's watching. And not only that, it's just you doing it with your teammates, you know, people that you love. So we can't wait to play the Packers on Monday night, and, you know, we're going to be ready.
And you're playing a Packers team that's kind of on a heater right now. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. Their pass rush has been a point of strength for them as well. When you look at the way that their pass defense especially has been playing recently, how does that affect or change the way you prepare?
Yeah, it changes a lot. You know, when you got to focus on the D-line, especially in this league, we got to get the ball out of Tommy's hands. That's first. So we got to get open, you know, as receivers. You know, that's our job, is to get open. And I think another thing is, they have a good secondary. They have a good secondary, so we got to get open. Not only that, we got to get open quick. So it's going to be a good game for us. It's going to be a challenge for us, but I think we'll be ready.
What are you zeroing in on when you're studying the film of this Packers team right now?
Yeah, that's a lot of things. You know, for me, I don't really look at the D-line or anything, but I look at all secondary. You know, they have great corners. They have one top corner in the league right now, and they have great safety. So they're fast, they're physical, they like to put hands on. So I think for us, we just got to play physical. We got to meet their physicality. We got to play fast, and not only that, we got to make our plays that, you know, when the ball's thrown to us. So we do those 3 things, we'll be good.
We'll be good indeed. All right, Monday Night Football at MetLife Stadium, Giants, Packers. Jalin Hyatt, thanks so much for taking the time.
I appreciate your time.